Okay. There we are. Good morning. Whew. It's a still an early morning. Still catching up a little bit on okay. Let's get going here. So we have some progress here. We did in fact look into, we've got some work done on this changelog yesterday. Now this bullet span within the context of this spannable string builder seems to require API 28, and my current minimum is 26. So we do need to look into what the impact is of making that change. There's a place where it specifies I'm surprised that one of the options here isn't, well, change your minimum SDK version. So this minimum SDK version. Here we are. What does SDK 28 get us? That's a good question. Let's just discard this change for a moment. Let's take a look at our list here. So 28 was Android Pie, so that's Android 9. That's pretty low. So if we target API 28, we were targeting 26 before. If we target 28, we've got 84% of the Android market that's available based on this. Now, one of the things, this is like a global distribution. One of the things that's not immediately clear with this is like, is this reflective of, like, there's no breakdown here, so there's no discussion of whether or not this is like supporting Canada or United States or Europe or Asia or South America or something like that. So this is going for a global cumulative distribution. So that might have an impact. For myself, like, I'm running Android 12, so I'm fine there. But I want this to be accessible for others. There's no reason why I can't do that. And I think if we're talking about like people that are looking for like productivity software like this, there might be something to be said for them having a higher likelihood of having a newer version of Android. So I think I'm willing to take that risk. Okay. So with that in mind, okay. The unfortunate thing is this kind of works with pixels, not like device pixels. So let's... Okay, the computer's a little unhappy today, apparently. And by that, I mean it's... I wonder if I do the hash code of a color. Two ARGB might do it. Okay, so I don't need that. How far does this get us? Looks like literally nothing changed. Okay. Now this is in this like Android text style. This is a solved problem. Somebody has done this and done it properly. String resource, that's fine. We don't care about that. Bold text, sure, that's okay. Text font, sure, that's fine. Okay, so this is just a splattering of your go-to solution for compose bullets format for free, whatever that is. It can't possibly be. Okay, spannable. Okay, here we are, the example. Okay. This is what I followed last time. Let's try not putting extra values in here. Of course, this is going to require me to sign in, and I'm not doing that. Can I just get rid of this? Okay, they literally stopped the text at that point. This is not updated anything. Rich text, table, heading, block quote, lists, okay. Here we are, list demo. Okay. This claims to have an example of something that works. Of course, they didn't actually provide anything. Are you kidding me? None of this stuff is clickable. Why? Why would you do this? Who hurt this person? Okay. Well, let's see if we can at least find the library that they're talking about. There we are. Okay. Rich text UI material 3. Hmm. Formatted list. Okay. Here we are. Oh dear. This is... This seems insane to me that there wouldn't be some sort of built-in support for this. I'm shocked. Like, it seems to be indicating that I'm going to be responsible for putting painting bullet points in by hand. What does ChatGPT think? Is there a way to create using okay, so we create a... I can't... No. No. Okay, I mean, admittedly, the knowledge is a little bit old. This... How? Okay. Assuming people are only going to select this text one at a time. We need to do some layout stuff. So... I don't need that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay. Here's the message list. We take a column, we do this message row. guess what I'm really looking for here is the layout side of things. Let's see if Material 3 documentation has anything. Layout. Does not look like it. Scaffold, fab, progress in here. Switch or switch. Okay. Modifiers. Padding in size, that's definitely... Okay, clickable, no. Combined, clickable, selectable group, selectable, swipeable, toggleable. Alignment, here we are. Alignment and layout. This. This isn't quite what I was looking for. I was wondering if they had the concept of margins as well. Doesn't appear that they do. All right, so the changelog item is going to need to be... Can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, this feels wrong. So we still have a little bit of alignment stuff we need to adjust, but like, I can't believe that that is the preferred approach for this. It looks better. It shouldn't, but it does. Now we're gonna have to figure out how to do some of the extra padding here. But I will be right back. Okay. Let's get back to moving a freaking bullet point around. Now the row itself has a horizontal arrangement. That's okay. We don't want to change that. We do want to change the modifier to handle this density arrangement. What are my options here? Literally only... Okay, I've done this before. The first run alert. Vertical arrangement. I need a horizontal arrangement. No, stop. There we are. Spaced by. I think it's that one. Nope. You know what, if I don't specify it... Okay. It's probably a little too aggressive. Now I could just put the modifier on this text box, and after looking at this, maybe that makes more sense rather than putting it on the row spacing. Now I think we can just do box for this. Yeah. I'm hoping this does not expand as much as it did, because that's a little aggressive. As soon as it figures itself out, the computer's slow this morning. That looks, the alignment is weird. It's like there's... Oh, I did it in all sides padding. Oops. That definitely would have done that. Ah, there we are. Okay. So if I actually made these capitalized, it might look a little bit better as well. It's still ridiculous. I can't believe that that is there's no built-in mechanic for it. I can live with that. It's not amazing, but like I can live with this. It's at least like functional in its current form. Okay, so now that we've actually got up all my imports that I didn't end up using. So I've got a version now. Let's get the reading of the XML file in place. XML is probably just the simplest way to do this. App resources. So it looks like we can just call activity.getResources. Okay, let's see what we've got here. What makes arbitrary files to save in their raw form? That does, nope. Arbitrary XML files that can be read at runtime by calling resource.getXML. Perfect. I don't want this tied to... Oh, the root element, that can be changelog, I guess. Don't need any sort of qualifiers for this. Well, I suppose we could go locale. But at this point, I'm not localizing anyways at this point, so I think it makes... We can mark this as English. I'm curious as to what that's going to do. The XML changelog and XML has no declaration in the base XML folder. This can lead to... Okay, well... Okay, well, let's just see this just in project view. Let's just move this into this folder for now. Number equals, and so we're on 0.2 right now. I'm going to say change type equals bug fix. Change some stuff. I don't think I need this namespace here. That can go away. And then we can, let's just grab this text here. in there. Okay, so we've got something to work with now. In fact, let's do that. Now there might, we might want to do some like resource generation in order to build this out in the future, but for now we've got something in place. Okay, so let's get our changelog being built out. Changes. Resources.getXML. This is what we want. How does one get access? I'm assuming this is going to come from a context. Resources must be obtained by activity or context created with. Okay. Is there a way for me to like enforce that I have access to this? I don't like the idea of having to pass the context in. Like, it doesn't feel very good. For now, I can do that. I've had to do it in other areas. Resources.getXML. Let's see if it's smart enough to pick this up. Helps if I import it. It is smart enough for it. And even the ID takes me there. Okay, so we have our resources. Now we can look into the lazy column. Now the question is how do I read this stuff? Okay, I get an XML resource parser. The unfortunate thing is a lot of this, a lot of these examples that are being covered here, they're only, like, these things are like 10 years old. And a lot has changed in that time. Like, even this is not, I don't think this is accurate anymore. Okay. So we get instance of XML returns an XML resource parser through which you can read a generic XML resource with a given ID. The XML pull parser implementation returned here has some limited functionality. In particular, you can't change its input, which is fine. High-level parsing events are available since the document was pre-parsed at build time, which involves merging text and stripping comments. Okay. Fair enough that we're getting a XML pull parser instead. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So input encoding. You don't care about the namespace counter name prefix or URI or anything like that. We can get text, we can get the namespace, we can get the prefix, attribute count. We're not interested in attributes. Although this does look like we're kind of advancing something. This isn't really what I want. I am kind of hoping to... Yeah, this is not quite what I was hoping for. Parse XML data. So what I could do I mean, we could use this. So let's use this as an example to parse our XML file and just get to the point where we are seeing how many versions are in there. That's the first thing, is how many versions do we have? Okay. Next is not equal XML pull parser dot end tag. If it's not a starting tag, then we continue. Okay. Do I care? Oh no, they've got some other skip method here, so we don't care about that. So this could be moved out into its own helper function. Okay. Let's see how far this gets me. Oh, this requires a composal functions with non. I cannot preview this. At least not without having some sort of like fake context. Do I have a solution for that? I am, however, going to put this changelog into the main activity. Doesn't hurt. And at least then I might be able to see the log messages go by. So after I've kind of scrubbed it first, that tells me how many versions are in that XML file. Then we can start parsing it out. Or maybe we load it all to begin with. So otherwise I'm like iterating over and over on it. That doesn't feel like something that I would want to do. I'm assuming it's going to show me a... There we are. One version detected in XML file. Can't help but notice there are two. Okay. Now maybe this should be in document instead. Two versions detected in XML file. There we are. Put another one in. Probably need to reinstall after putting a new entry in. And so we should see 3 versions detected in the XML file. Cool. All right. We have some progress made. We can convert this into a lazy column next time, get these parsed out into their data models, and we'll have a functioning, well, at least we'll have a changelog that can be loaded from an XML file. We'll start from that. Progress. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. Adios.